Hi, this is Don with Dr. Don's Buttons, and I'm here to demonstrate the operation of our online button design studio, a very powerful tool that allows you to easily create the artwork for the buttons or lapel stickers that you'd like to order from us. To begin with, I'm going to show you how to make changes to the text in any of the templates that we offer. To do so, you simply mouse over a text field, and in doing so, you're going to notice that there's a change. It adds a green outline. That's simply a visual indication that if you click that field, it'll allow you to make changes to that text. So we're going to go ahead and mouse up to Tom and click it. And you can see that a box has popped up over here. And this is where we're going to go ahead and make the changes to that particular type text field. So we see that Tom is already highlighted. And to make a change, we simply type over it. So let's go from Tom to the more formal Thomas. You can see that Thomas is longer than the word Tom is, and that's not fitting very well. So we need to make some changes to make it look right. So let's go ahead down here to the size tool, and we can click and make it a little bit smaller. We could also go over here to the spacing tool and change the spacing between the letters to make it better fit. We can go back up to one size. So now that looks pretty good to me, and I like the way that looks. So let's go down to our next text field where it says Chase. And let's say that we misspelled it. It should actually be Chase-un. So we'll add an N. And in doing so, now the text field goes over the edge of the design, and that's not going to work. So we need to modify the size of that text field. Again, we'll go back down to the size tool and make it a little bit smaller. We can also change the spacing between the letters. And now I'm going to show you another very powerful tool, and that's accessed by clicking on ADV, which stands for Advanced. So we click on it, and it presents us with some more very powerful tools. And one of those tools is the height adjustment tool. So we click on height, and we can make the text there taller. And so now we're better filling the space that we had. We can also use the width tool and make the text field a little bit wider. So now I think we've got a good look. So the next thing I'm going to show you is that there's actually the ability to change the font or the type style in the design. The way that we do that is simply click on the field, and then dragging through the various font names, it changes it, and so you can kind of get an idea if it's something that you want to use or not. I liked what we started with, which was Impact, so we'll click on that. And we're going to go ahead and go to the next field, and what that is, I want to show you, is the new text field. So let's say we want Thomas to run for president for 2012. We need to add a text field to make that happen. So we go up here in the menu, it says New Text, we click on it. When we do so, it's going to pop a text field right in the middle of the design. Now, it's a little hard to see because it's red on red, but it actually gave us a new text field that says New Text. We'll drag it down to the area that we want to use it. We'll release it, and now you can see it's already highlighted, and we can change that text field to whatever text we'd like to add. So we're going to type in 2012. And you can see that the text is kind of not very powerful. So we're going to go back up to the Advanced dialog area. We're going to go ahead and change it to Impact again, because I think that's a very powerful looking thing. It's a design font we're already using. So now we're going to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger, going back to the basic field and make the text field a little bit larger. Position it, and now I think we've got a good look. So now what I want to do is I want to show you another area that we can make changes to our design, and that's by clicking on Design Colors. By clicking on that, we can now make changes to areas of the design itself. So what we are presented with here, now we can make changes to the color of the background, the color of the star, the stripe, or the word vote. So let's go ahead and make the change to the word, or excuse me, to the stripe. You see there's a color box here that represents the color we've currently chosen for it. Click on it. It gives us a dialog box, and there we can go ahead and make changes to that particular stripe. So let's go ahead and we could go with a blue stripe, bright blue stripe, green stripe, whatever it is that we're looking for. Or if we want to get real specific on the color that we want, we can click into the color picker box and then drag the mouse around to find just the right shade that we're looking for. So let's say that was the color, or we decided, gosh, that's just not what we want. Let's go back to the original color. And the way that we can do that is go back at the bottom of here where it says Used in Design. And that's just an indicator of the colors that were used or are being used in the particular design that we're working on. So we can click on it and very quickly go back to the colors that we had and find just the look that we want. So I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and say we're ready to save that design. We want to show it to our campaign manager, our husband and wife, before we do so, and we need to do that later. We don't want to take a chance on losing that design, so we're going to go ahead and save it. The way we do that is to mouse up here in the menu box where it says Save, click on it, and now we need to give our design a name. So we're going to call this one Chasen 3. So we click Save, and now it's saved that. We can come back to it later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and come back later. I've consulted with my husband, my wife, my campaign manager, and now we're going to click Open. In doing so, it's going to give us a list of the names of the designs that we've already saved. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one that I previously worked on called AAA. So click on AAA, click on Open, and now it presents us with the design that we previously saved. We can see it's a different candidate, and so let's say, gosh, I don't like that look. Let's go to the other one. So go back up to Open, click on the window here, and let's open Chasen 3. And you can see that's the design we had before. So now if we're ready to check out, there are a couple ways we can do that. If we want to see what the pricing options are for the various quantities and sizes of the buttons and stickers we offer, you can click on pricing, but you can also do the same thing in the checkout area. So let's go ahead and click on checkout. Click the dialog box, and now we're presented with the order area, and here's where we go ahead and specify the items and the sizes and the quantities that we want. So we'll click on the button size, and let's say we want 2 1/4 inch. That's your campaign button size standard, but we can also select any of the other sizes we offer. We select the quantity that we want. In this case, we're going to go ahead and select 250, and you can see over to the right it now calculated the cost for that 250 2 1/4 inch buttons. So now we're going to go down to the sticker order area, and we can specify the size stickers we want. And we offer a discount for customers who order round buttons and round stickers with the same design. We give them a discount on their stickers if they order 2 1/2 inch stickers. So let's click on 2 1/2 inch stickers. Let's click on the quantity of 250, and you can see that now it's given us the cost, but it's also given us that discount. And as the quantity that we select goes up, the discount goes up. So let's go to a discount of 1,000, or excuse me, a quantity of 1,000, and now you can see the discount is doubled to $20. So if that's the quantities and the sizes that we're ready to work with, we can click on the Purchase button. And in doing so, it's now going to take us to our secure online order form. From here, we're going to enter some information. We put in our zip code, and we're at 85308. We'll select the shipping method that we want to use, and it gives you all the various shipping options that we offer. So we're in a hurry, so let's select second day air. We click on the Submit Your Choices button, and now you can see that it gives us the items that we've ordered, the cost of the shipping, and the grand total for the items that we've selected. If we're ready to check out, we click on the Checkout Now button. It gives us the option to select which method of payment we want to use. We'll click on Credit Card. And here we're now given, again, the total of the items that we're looking for, and also the area where we select the type of credit card, enter our name, address, etc. And from here, we'll finish that in, click the Submit Order button, and we're ready to submit the order. Easy as that.